Hi YouTube, I'm coming to you guys today to do my video of my review of Celebrity Apprentice. Now, I was watching Sunday's episode and I was irked because I really want to come on here and talk about this, but I was trying to give it a few days, watch it again, give my, my accurate depiction of this show. I was watching Celebrity Apprentice again last night, and I was just disgusted, with some of the language, the terminology, and stuff that was being done to, if you guys don't know, this episode was a 2-hour long episode. And, they switched, in part 1 episode, the women were still with the women's team, and then in the second half of the part of the episode, he put Aubrey and Teresa with Arsenio, Clay, Aiken, and Penn, I believe. And then they had to do a white box for the second part of the episode, and Arsenio was project manager, as we know, and Arsenio was being a little bit catty. Let's just say they were just being catty. The men's team. Let me just say this: the men's team, the whole entire time, to me, was being catty. They were being catty this whole entire season, and I'm going to use a terminology, and if you don't know this terminology, then you need to go look up this terminology that I'm about to use in the dictionary. I just felt like the men on Celebrity Apprentice this season have been having bitch-assness this whole entire season. Clay Aiken with his bitchy comments about Aubrey O'Day, Arsenio Hall with his bitchy comments about Aubrey O'Day too. D. Snyder with his bitch assness. That just the whole entire men's team just had bitch assness, except for Penn and Lou Ferrigno. They had no bitch assness apparently, because they knew this is about business at the end of the day. We still have to sleep at night at the end of the day. And I'm going to get to Arsenio's smart remark comments in a moment. But I just felt like the whole entire men's team was just bitch assness. They need to get their shit together, especially with Arsenio Hall and then Clay Aiken with his smart ass remarks this whole entire goddamn season. Somebody needs to slap him in the face. How would you like that shit? And it's just they just had bitch assness in them this season. I just was sitting there watching this and I was irked, and I was gonna do the video on Sunday, but I was like, I'm heated, I'm irked. Clay Aiken had irked me, and then if you saw his Twitter, he was just irking me all together. And then you got Arsenio Hall that wants to create violence against women by degrading them on national television with his smart remarks and dirty remarks with his mouth, with his filthy mouth. I was just too through. I was through. At the end of the day, I get that this is business, but you still have to sleep at night, okay? I would like to, I know this is business, but have some respect. She is a woman. Have some respect. Did your mom teach you any morals or anything? I just felt like Arsenio Hall had no morals. He had no morals, no values, or how to treat a woman, or how to respect a damn woman. Let's call it how I see it, and I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I just felt like Arsenio Hall just likes degrading women. And for me, I felt like to call a woman a B and a C word and whatever terminology words that you chose to use that day was very degrading. It was very degrading. I was very disappointed in Arsenio because I had way more respect for him as a person. And then I'm gonna get on Clay because I'm gonna get on him too. Clay Aiken for just sitting there and watching Arsenio degrade a woman like that. I have lost respect for him too as a person and as an artist. I've totally have lost respect for him. And Lisa Bavinelli, girl, I love you. You're my favorite on Celebrity Apprentice. You and Aubrey O'Day and Teresa Giudice, y'all are my favorite on Celebrity Apprentice. I'm so proud of you for sticking up for Aubrey and for women like that, because all women over America will respect you for doing that. Because unlike Clay Aiken, I have lost respect for him. But I just felt like if you're going to degrade a woman, have some respect. Have some respect to not use the B and the C word and whatever terminology you use. I know you were fed up with Aubrey at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, she is still a person. She is still a woman. Have some respect. You know, and it was just atrocious. The men's team was just so freaking fucking catty to me tonight, and I just felt like I expected from the women to be catty, but not the men's team. Come on, I mean the men's team just had bitch assness all around the circle. And if you don't know what bitch assness is, go look it up in the dictionary, because it's a terminology that if you have bitch assness, if you're hating on a woman, that's bitch assness. I mean, let's just call it how I see it. You know, these men were trying to be all hard and coming in here like hardcore and everything else, but they're not acting like men. They're acting like the women. Like, come on, let's call it how I see it. You know, and Arsenio Hall. I mean, degrading women, it's just a disgusting thing. I just feel so disgusted with you, Arsenio Hall. I have lost respect for you. You know, I've lost respect for Clay Aiken. I'm not Clay Aiken. You will never, ever, ever, ever get my support or buying your CD. I was gonna buy your CD that's out now, but you've lost me as a fan. I'm sorry. I was a huge Clay Aiken fan. You've lost me. You have lost me as a fan, Clay Aiken. You just gonna and that's what I'm just sitting there thinking while I'm watching this. Like, Clay Aiken is sitting right there. Why Arsenio Arsenio sitting there calling Aubrey a B and a C word, and he chose not to say anything. Nothing. So that just means Clay Aiken likes degrading women too. Like, I mean, like, let's call it how I see it. I mean, Clay Aiken must likes degrading women. And I was just like, you know, I expect Clay Aiken to be a little, be a little bitchy, but, because, that. And I mean, it was just like, come on. You can't, I mean, like, you're just gonna let him sit there and not degrade a woman like that? Like, I have lost respect for Clay Aiken. I have lost it. And Dee Snider, with your comments about Aubrey, I really feel disgusted by the whole entire men's team. She's disgusting too. Dee Snider, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. Just disgusting. That whole entire men's team, it's just disgusting. Except for Lou Ferrigno, Penn. Penn and Lou Ferrigno, you guys are becoming my favorite. Because, like I said, Arsenio, Clay Aiken, and Dee Snider, there's some bitch assness over there. They really are. It is. I'm calling it how I see it right now for the time of moment. If you hate me now, you can hate me later. Because I'm calling it how I see it right now. But there's some bitch assness over there at that team, and they need to get it together. Go sort out that bitch assness, because apparently, and Aubrey, I hope you come back on Celebrity Apprentice. Do not let those men talk that shit to you. You're being assertive. You're doing your job. You're at the end of the day, this is about business. And if Arsenio Hall can't respect that, I don't know what he can respect. Because at the end of the day, you're doing a damn good job. At the end of the day, and some of these haters, let me address the haters for a moment. Y'all haters out there that think that it was okay for Arsenio to disrespect a woman, you must didn't have any values, morals, or anything. Because let me tell you this, anyone that can degrade a woman should not even be with a woman. Okay? Let's just call it how I see it at this point in time and moment. Okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it real, and I'm calling it how I see it. Anyone that degrades a woman and does not have respect for a woman doesn't even deserve to be with a woman. And that goes for Arsenio, D. Snyder, Clay Aiken. Okay, I'm keeping it real with y'all. I'm keeping it real. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. It's disrespectful, and I just felt like Arsenio Hall, for him to take it to that level. First of all, let me get to this. If you didn't like how Aubrey was delegating and running it, you should have took control. You're a man. You take control of that shit. You're like, you could have been like, Aubrey, girl, can you back away? Can you step away, please? I'm project manager. Let me do what I need to do. I just felt like this whole episode was so disrespectful. It was very disrespectful, and it done in a disrespectful, dirty ass way. And Aubrey, I got your back, and I'm going to sit here and defend you. But this is disgusting, and I feel like these men have bitch assness in them, and they need to get it together. They need to get it together. Go get that bitch assness out of you, because apparently they still got it in them. Because apparently you see Clay Aiken was on TV, still going through the cattiness. Arsenio Hall with his smart. Let me get to some of Arsenio Hall's smart remarks real fast before I forget them. He said something about, that's why P. Diddy fired her. Arsenio Hall, let me just say this. You weren't there at that table. You don't know why Puff fired her, number one. Number two, you don't even know Aubrey O'Day. And obviously, if you went to go Google her and some naked photo popped up, whatever. That's your business. I don't care. But that's the prime example is Aubrey O'Day is talented. At the end of the day, she's doing business. This is business. Conducting business is, at the end of the day, is business. Keep it at that. Keep it strictly business. That's all I'm saying. And for the simple fact that you took it there to the level of no return for yourself, like Lisa Bambinelli said, your career is over. It's ruined. It's ruined by degrading a woman. And my prime thing with you is your mama must not gave you no values or no morals. But we're not going to get on that. And it's not neither here or there. But I just felt like I was so, as a man, I just felt like it was so disrespectful to me. To me, it was just so disrespectful. D. Snyder. And then on Twitter, Arsenio, you retweeted somebody that said they wanted you to slap Aubrey. So disrespectful. Just so disrespectful. It is. I just feel like I've lost respect for that whole entire men's team. Clay Aiken's definitely not getting my support. And I don't care if the Claymate fans come for me. They can come for me if they want to, because I'll be ready with my guns blazing. I'm just saying, with my Twitter blazing. So if y'all want to come for me, go right ahead. Like I said, I would treat y'all like Don Richards fans, but come on, I mean, y'all can come for me if y'all want to, after I say what I need to say. But I feel disrespected. That whole entire men's team was just disgusting. It was disgusting. It was just that whole entire episode I couldn't even watch because it was just so disgusting. But I had to get through it because I wanted to find out what the hell was going on. I just felt disgusted, and I'm disgusted with the whole entire men's team, and I hope they get it together. They need to get it together. Get the bitch assness out of you. Stop the cattiness. Let the women be catty, okay? I expected the women to be catty, not the men. But apparently, we're in a different day and age where men should be catty too. So, hey, it is what it is. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Hit your comment below. Hit your comment below. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys are feeling about this whole Celebrity Apprentice thing, because I know, some people were like, "Oh, good job, Arsenio, for going off on Aubrey." But there's a level and a respect to where you can go off on someone. Like, she's still, at the end of the day, you still have to sleep. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you still have to sleep. So, let me know what you guys are thinking. Hit the comment below. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys are feeling about this whole Celebrity Apprentice thing, because I was so disgusted. Bye.